Mensuration. Volume of a cube and a cuboid. We've learnt about finding surface areas of different solid shapes such as cubes, cuboids, and cylinders. Now let us discuss about the volume of solid shapes. The amount of space occupied by a three-dimensional object is called its volume. We can see many solid shapes around us. How do we find their volumes? For finding the area of an object, we divide the region into square units. Similarly, to find the volume of a solid, we need to divide it into cubical units. We can say that the volume of a solid is measured by counting the number of unit cubes it contains. A unit cube is a cube of unit length. Let us now consider the solid shapes, a cuboid and a cube. A cuboid has 6 faces and the opposite faces are congruent. A cube has 6 faces too, but all the faces are congruent to each other and square in shape. Let us first see how to find the volume of a cuboid. In simple terms, the volume of a cuboid is the number of unit cubes that can be fit inside the cuboid. Let us consider a cuboid which is of length 7 centimeters, width 4 centimeters and height 3 centimeters. Now the volume of this cuboid is the total number of unit cubes in the cuboid, and it is measured in cubic units. Observe that when we find the product of length, breadth, and height of the cuboid, we get the total number of unit cubes in the cuboid, which is nothing but the volume of the cuboid. Thus, we can say that the volume of the cuboid is given by the product of the length, breadth, and height of the cuboid. A cube is a special type of a cuboid for which the length, breadth, and height are all equal. Thus, the volume of a cube is nothing but the cube of its length. For example, the length of the cube shown in the figure is 2 units, and hence its volume is 8 cubic units. Finding the volume of a cube and a cuboid. Let us solve a few problems now. Find the height of a cuboid whose base area is 180 centimeter square and volume is 900 centimeter cube. Given the base area of the cuboid is 180 centimeters square, that is nothing but the product of length and breadth. Also, volume of the cuboid is 900 centimeter cube. That is the product of length, breadth, and height of the cuboid. Now replace the product of length and breadth in the second equation. We get 180 times h is equal to 900. Therefore, the height of the cuboid is 5 centimeters. The total surface area of a cuboid box is 96 feet square. Find the volume of the box. Recall that the total surface area of a cube is 6 times the square of its side. Since we know the total surface area of the cubical box, we can find the length of the side of the box. That is equal to 4 feet. The volume of a cube is the cube of its length. Now that we know the length, we can substitute the value of length to find the volume of the cubical box. Thus, the volume of the given cubical box is 64 feet cube. A go down in the form of a cuboid of measure 60 meters into 40 meters into 30 meters. How many cuboidal boxes can be stored in it if the volume of one box is 0.8 meter cube. Given, the volume of one box is 0.8 meter cube. The volume of the go-down is also given. Number of boxes that can be stored in the go-down is equal to volume of the go-down upon volume of one box. The number of cuboidal boxes that can be stored in the go-down is 90,000. Let us summarize what we have learned. Volume of a cuboid is equal to L into B into H. Volume of a cube is equal to L cube.